Can you love a partner and cheat on them? Real love is not just a feeling. It's a verb. It takes conscious effort. I think you can have feelings of love for someone who you cheat on. But I also think the act of cheating is not doing the verb part of love. Cheaters are usually impulsive and selfish and don't know how to selflessly love people long term. They are thrill chasers who put their impulses above other people. I think once the fog clears, they can change and possibly do the work of loving. But there's so much to rebuild, it's unlikely the relationship will survive without a lot of deep learning and growing. My spouse cheated on me. He has worked every day since to rebuild, and it's really hard. But I don't think he didn't love me, and our 17-year marriage is just a sham. His cheating was bigger than his feelings for me. It was undiagnosed mental health problems. It was selfish impulsiveness. It's something he faces and deals with every day since. I know his affair partner was someone he didn't really like as a person very much. She was just available. Do you still have trust in him? I'm rebuilding it. It's one day at a time. In a recent survey, 56% of cheating husbands and 34% of cheating wives rated their own marriages as either happy or very happy. These are people who didn't need a reason to cheat, but they didn't have the willpower to resist giving into their own lustful impulses. Somewhat like a person who says he wants to lose weight. He goes to the gym 4 days a week and eats salads for dinner, but every so often sneaks a piece of chocolate cake. Can we say, oh, he really doesn't want to lose weight? Very few people get a partner who satisfies themselves 100%. A true loving partner understands that and still yet commits to that partner. A cheater, however, decides he will look outside the relationship to get what he is missing. And nature doesn't help either. Any couple's period of limerence will eventually fade, usually in less than 2 years, and it is gone for good. Limerence can be rediscovered only with someone new. I think most people, after having sex with their partner for the 2,000 time, might not say the sex is boring, but it is predictable. The sexual discovery period is more exciting than the sex after 5 years. I guess that's why some people who love riding roller coasters keep trying to find a new coaster that's higher and faster than the last one. Limerence. I learnt a new word today. I knew of this period as a honeymoon period, but didn't realize there was an actual dictionary word for it. Thank you. The word only dates back to the 1970s, when a psychologist coined it. Before that, people might have said love sickness or infatuation maybe. Simple answer: yes. Every BS will tell you differently, because from their eyes they couldn't fathom the pain they experience coming from someone who loves you. The thing about the human experience is that no one else needs to identify with your perspective for it to be valid. And we can't invalidate others' experiences because of our own experiences and perspectives. For lots, sex is just sex. No emotional attachment. Is it selfish? Yes. But some very high functioning people needs met to maintain sanity. Why most C-levels cheat, etc. I absolutely believe you can love your so and cheat on them. For many people, sex is a physical need. So if it's just sex, yes. However, if it's a full-on long affair, I don't know if you can be in love with both. You can still love your so, but if you fall in love with I'm not sure you can be in love with your so, but you can love both. 100%. For some guys at least, sex is just that, sex. My ex used to say he loves me and wanted to get married, but cheated on me multiple times. I'm pretty sure you just cannot love someone and do the most hurtful and disgusting things. It doesn't work like that. No, not at all. For someone to cheat, they either only love themselves, or they don't know what love is. You cannot claim to love someone then disrespect them, betray them, and lie to them. You can't claim to love someone and be absolutely fine hurting them. When you choose to cheat instead of leave, that means that you are selfish, because instead of hurting them and yourself by just breaking up / divorce and show you do love and respect them, you rather keep them and get on them. Does that sound like love? You can love someone and cheat on them, yes, but you can't be in love and cheat. If you have the capacity to cheat on someone, you aren't in love. Same way you can love your friends and family, platonic love, familial love, etc. But romantic love, you would never do anything to intentionally hurt the one you're in love with, and cheating takes multiple steps. Someone's D doesn't just accidentally slip in. Same thing I say, you can't be in love or love someone that much and cheat. The loving heart just won't let you. No, cheating is not a mistake, rather a series of conscious and planned decisions you make that leads to betrayal. If you love someone, you'll never make those decisions to betray them. Also, if you cheat on someone, that clearly means you have no respect for them. So, I don't see a person loving anyone they don't respect. Cheating is not always a series of conscious planned decisions. Cheating can happen out of nowhere, say, if the person is intoxicated or something. I think it's the same as some people plan a murder, while others may murder out of nowhere in the heat of the moment. If someone isn't himself, i.e., woman gets roofies, it obviously isn't cheating. It's a rape. And if you kill somebody defending yourself, it isn't a murder, it's self-defense, etc. Adulterous scum think that they can love their partner and cheat on them as a form of BS. My answer to them is that kind of love is unwanted, and they can stick it where the sun doesn't shine. That kind of affection is abuse towards the betrayed, and not love at all. With this in mind, I hold that the adulterous are incapable of real love, thus making the bottom line of my answer a big, fat no. I would have answered yes, because I thought I loved my previous partner, but I always had imagined myself with other girls. With my current GF, I don't find any other girl attractive anymore. I just want to spend the rest of my life with her. I certainly have cheated on people I thought I loved. Once I found the one, someone I truly loved, all desires to be with anyone else just dissipated. Then OFC, he cheated on me. Do I think he loved me the way I loved him? No. Imono. If you love someone, you do not expose them to diseases. You do not put them through that much mental and emotional anguish for whatever reason. If someone cheats on you, they don't love you. They just want to have their cake and eat it too. And anything they tell you after that is to try and get away with it. In the mind of a cheater, they believe you can love your partner even if you cheat on them. That's what my ex believed in. He felt like it was okay to have a side piece, as long as he still dedicated most of his attention and effort to his actual girlfriend. That's not love. That's just blatant disrespect to the relationship, and to me as a partner. I'm sure if you had a side piece, he wouldn't feel the same way. Ah yes, can't forget the hypocrisy, lol. I definitely think they can love you. I don't think they can be in love with you, and they definitely don't respect you the way they should. No. No. Point blank period. Cheating is not always physical or emotional. It's just inappropriate behavior. One thing I've learned from being cheated on is that it's not about you. It's about them and their insecurities. They have an itch. Their insecurity and need for validation. And you are not going to scratch it, because you know the real them, and they need this from someone who doesn't. When they need to scratch it, they are not thinking about how that's affecting you. They'll project their guilt after in their behaviors towards you. Mean, jokes, cold, but still have that conflict in their head, because they also want you in their life. Ultimately, I could never cheat on someone I love. If I'm insecure or want attention etc., I literally only want it from my partner. But it's possible that you're giving them all of that, and it's not feeling like it's scratching their itch. So they cheat, because either they do not love themselves, so they cannot comprehend how you can, or how they should love you, or they are just a disgusting person who chooses to cheat for no reason. No. No. Just makes you realize you don't actually love them. No. No, you can't. You can want someone and cheat on them, like a child that leaves a toy alone and then gets really mad when the toy is no longer available. That's not love. No. Cheating by definition involves deception and is a form of emotional abuse. You can love someone and love others. You can love someone and sleep around with other people, but if you love them, you tell the truth about it and give them a chance to find their own happiness too. Letting someone who thinks you love them live a lie and stay loyal to you while you screw around is sociopathic. My partner of 5 years cheated on me a few years back. He did love me, and then he worked extremely hard to make our relationship work. The difference between him before and after was like day and night. We had an extremely happy and healthy relationship. Then he cheated on me again. He said it himself, that he doesn't know why he cheated. So, everyone who gets cheated on, please do yourself a favor and just dump your cheating partner. Now I've wasted my late teens and 20s on a pose. Every dude is going to cheat at some point. All guys like to brag and talk, and I've personally never met one who hasn't, either in a professional or personal environment. The religious ones are the worst. Even if they say they haven't or won't, it's a matter of time. After a few drinks the truth comes out. Yes, there is no right way to love. So let's say, if you tried to express your love in a way no one appreciated, does that mean you don't love, or that you don't express it properly? With that, flip the coin and you know there is a wrong way to love. That's a selfish love, where you love someone and want what they have to offer, but you want more than what they have and take from others instead of letting your love go find someone else that they can be enough for. No, cheating is toxic and doesn't come from a place from love. It's selfish. Yes, I just explained it's selfish. If you need to just say no, they cheated, that means they don't love them, is narrow-minded and won't help anyone escape from their situation if they are trapped because they do not love them. You don't cheat on someone because you love them. That's backwards ass. No, not at all. It's one thing if it's a mutually open relationship with both partners consenting to it, or if it's a polyamorous relationship. In those cases, love and intimacy, physical/emotional, with others can exist together. But if you're in a monogamous relationship and you look for intimacy outside of your relationship, you don't love your partner and don't respect them. In that situation, you have no business being in a relationship with this person. And by you, I mean anyone in general, not you. A friend had a stupid reason. I love my girlfriend, but I need to sleep with other women so I could love her still. So I'm actually helping our relationship. To his credit, he matured once he met his wife. Some people make the difference between physical and emotional and say it was purely physical. You're the one I love when they get caught, because it's well known that cheaters never plan to get caught. I call BS, because when you love someone, even if you have urges, your brain and your heart will prevent you from taking the plunge. The answer is no. Cheaters usually claim they love their partner, but if they did, they would never inflict that kind of pain and suffering on them. All the excuses in the world, including "you were never supposed to find out" and "I didn't mean to hurt you," are complete rationalized bullshit. You cannot love someone and commit that kind of betrayal against them. If they loved them, as they claim, they would have broken up with them prior to betraying them. I don't think you can love someone and cheat, but nowadays it's more so accepted than frowned on. I've always been faithful. Some folk believe what you don't know won't hurt you, but that's erroneous. In my eyes, if you love a person, you don't want to do anything to hurt that person. Sure, you get mad, fight or whatever, but never intentionally hurts a person. Cheating is a cognitive, purposeful, thought over choice. To me, it says I'm willing to risk my relationship over those women, or I value this person over the person I love, if only for this moment. Cheating is a cancer. If you don't want to love, then don't get into a relationship. It hurts the other person too much. Some PPL use PPL so they can feel loved, then just toss them to the side after they've been cheating for years. Most couples, spouses, cheat. It's stupid to me. PPL would rather be miserable but stable than happy with the person they actually love. My opinion on this matter is that if you live someone, you wouldn't cheat no matter what. I've been S-faced and still managed to make it home to my girlfriends at the time without destroying her trust in me or destroying my loyalty. No woman will ever get the chance to snicker behind her back about me cheating on my girl with the other. Shot hurts everyone involved. In a word, no. Cheating destroys all trust without regard. Cheating is an extremely selfish act without regard for their partner. Cheating is child's play. Adults communicate. Cheating is cowardly. Cheating destroys the fabric of family. If cheating can do all those things, and there be a claim of love, not sure that's possible. Relationships are built on trust and mutual respect. Once the cheating begins, both of those things have been eradicated. Could you love someone you don't respect? Could you love someone while willfully abusing their trust? Dumbest question I've ever heard. Cheating is cheating. How is that an answer? Obviously cheating is cheating, but that's a separate issue from the dynamics of a relationship.